Grand Theft Auto is one of the most iconic and successful gaming franchises of all time. Since its inception, it captivated players with an expansive open worlds, memorable characters, and the sense of freedom that few other games can match. But when Rockstar Games released Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the definitive edition, in November 2021, something went terribly wrong. In this documentary, we'll take a deep dive into why the remastered trilogy failed to meet the expectation the fans expected, and how this release impacted the industry. When Rockstar Games first announced the definitive editions, fans were excited. The trilogy included remasters of Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City and San Andreas, three of the most beloved games in the series. These remasters promised upgraded visuals, modernized controls, and a smoother experience for new and returning players alike. Rockstar handed the reins of this ambitious project to Grove Street Games, a small studio that had previously worked on mobile ports of Gta games. While the announcement raised eyebrows, fans hoped that with Rockstar overseeing the project, Grove Street Games would deliver a product worthy of the franchise legacy. But from day one, it became clear that something was deeply wrong. The trilogy was plagued by technical problems, bugs, crashes and glitches that made the games almost unplayable for some players. Characters warped through walls, environments failed to load, and even the basic mechanics like driving felt off. Players quickly pointed out that many of these issues stemmed from how the games were rebuilt. Grove Street Games used Unreal Engine to remaster the trilogy, but the transition introduced numerous problems, such as missing assets, poor lighting, and jarring animations. While Unreal Engine is powerful, its use by an under-resourced studio working under a tight deadline proved disastrous. Grove Street Games, originally known as Warm Drum Studios, had a history of working on GTA ports. They were responsible for bringing titles like San Andreas and Vice City to mobile platforms, but these projects were relatively small in scope compared to the remastering of an entire trilogy for modern consoles and PCs. Despite their experience with GTA, Grove Street Games was a small studio, and many critics argued that Rockstar's decision to outsource such a high-profile project to them was a mistake. The team faced immense pressure to deliver a remaster that lived up to Rockstar's reputation, but they were clearly working with limited resources and under a tight schedule. The team had to juggle multiple platforms, including PlayStation, Xbox, PC and even Nintendo Switch, a task that will challenge even the largest development studios. This, combined with a rushed timeline to meet Rockstar's holiday release window, resulted in a product that was unfinished at launch. When the trilogy launched, the backlash was immediate. Fans were furious over the technical problems, the lackluster graphics and the removal of iconic features. Much of the criticism was directed at Grove Street Games, who were blamed for the remaster's poor quality. Grove Street Games CEO Thomas Williamson responded publicly, stating that the team was proud of their work, but also acknowledged the overwhelming criticism. The studio committed to working on updates to fix the issues. Over the following months, they released several patches that improved performance and addressed many of the bugs, but for some fans it was too little, too late. After the trilogy's release, Grove Street Games largely retreated from the spotlight. While the studio continued to patch the remasters, their reputation took a hit within the gaming community. Some questioned whether Grove Street would be entrusted with future projects of this scale. Others argued that Rockstar should have taken greater responsibility for the trilogy instead of leaving a smaller studio to handle such a massive task. As of now, Grove Street Games' fate remains uncertain. While the trilogy's technical issues were eventually addressed, the controversy surrounding its launch cast a shadow over the studio's future prospects. Meanwhile, Rockstar itself faced intense scrutiny for allowing one of its most beloved franchises to suffer such a blow. In the end, Grand Theft Auto The Trilogy, the definitive edition, stands as a stark example of how even the most beloved franchise can falter without careful planning and execution. While Grove Street Games took much of the criticism, the responsibility also lies with Rockstar for the decision that led to this outcome. For fans, the trilogy was more than just a collection of games. It was a chance to relive cherished memories, but the execution fails to honor the legacy of the originals, leaving many to reflect on the importance of preserving gaming history with the respect it deserves. The story of the definitive edition reminds us how high expectation and nostalgia can be a double-edged sword. Though improvements have been made, the launch has left a lasting mark on both Grove Street Games and Rockstar Games. What are your thoughts on Gta The Trilogy and its remaster? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.